What do we expect when we ask a rich person how he became rich? He would simply ask us to invest in an asset that will double or triple our money within some time. We will be rich. Isn't that simple? But that's not how things work in the real world. Yet, the rich people don't always tell the truth either. Instead of sharing insights that help them accumulate wealth and grow it, their answer is often difficult to comprehend. Robert Kiyosaki said, "The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them." They know something that the middle class does not. They ask us to think differently, have a positive mindset, invest in ourselves, and work hard. Andrew Carnegie said, "As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say, I just watch what they do." That's precisely what is needed. But what do we understand here? Of course, earning money is the first answer. But things don't end there. It turns out that rich people follow a set of money rules that keep them on top of the money chain, much like the food chain where the lion is at the top. Pew Research Center reports that rich people really are different from average people. 43% of the people say rich are more intelligent, 34% think they are hardworking, only 12% believe that they are honest, and a staggering 55% see them as greedy. Some of the richest people in the world have their wealth tied in stocks, but interestingly, they don't even have to touch it to access billions of dollars. This makes it easier for us to understand. Rich people are just like us, but they know some different money rules. What if you could know those rules? In this video, I will share with you exactly that. 5 money rules that rich people follow, which you need to master to become rich. Let's get started. Number 5, the rule of value. Believe me, understanding this is important to know what you should pursue. At its core, money is just a paper or a coin. But why do we place so much importance on these objects? That's because money represents something much deeper. It's a way of storing value. The value is created by people using their time and energy. Take a surgeon, for example. When a surgeon performs surgery, he's offering his valuable skills and expertise. In return for his services, he charges money. If the patient was a taxi driver, he did not offer his taxi service to the surgeon to pay for the surgery. Rather, he paid money. This money isn't just paper, it symbolizes the value of his work. Now consider the other side. The surgeon might need something that someone else can provide. Suppose he needs his car fixed. Instead of offering surgery as a payment, he offers money. In this case, money acts as a medium of exchange, unlocking the stored value when accepted. When the surgeon had accepted the money, he had locked its value. Aristotle famously said, "Money is a guarantee that we may have what we want in the future. Though we need nothing at the moment, it ensures the possibility of satisfying a new desire when it arises." That's when we know something unique about money. To have more money, you need to offer more value to others. Either you can offer this value yourself or hire more people who will do so, or use money to make more money using the power of leverage. So now you have a goal. You are not simply in search of money. Now you actually know how to get it by focusing on creating and offering value. You will find accumulating money becomes a more straightforward process. There is a chapter in the book How Rich People Think by Steve Siebold, which says middle class believes you have to do something to get rich. World class believes you have to be something to get rich. Number 4, the rule of diversification. At this point, we know to make more money, we have to offer more value. This rejects the opinion that the middle class holds that to make more money, one should have money. Rich people know ways they can use to have more money flowing in their direction. They know that when money is raining, it's better to have 100 different nets at different places to catch money instead of a single net placed at the point where there are more chances of money to rain. Yahoo Finance reports that millionaires have about 7 income streams: dividend income, earned income from paycheck, rental income from real estate, royalty income, intellectual property, inventions, etc., capital gains from selling assets, profits from a business, interest from savings, bonds, and lending activities. Think about it. If you have one source of income, such as a traditional 9 to 5 job, you lose that job, you lose your livelihood. But if you have multiple irons in the fire, you will have something to fall back, regroup, and rebuild. Essentially, this means having several income streams, each contributing to your financial growth. This strategy not only increases your wealth, but also protects you from potential setbacks. Depending on a single income source, no matter how secure it seems, is a risk you don't want to take. In your life, you get two options. One, to have one income stream and earn money worth of one person's value. Or second, to have various income streams and earn money worth various people's value. By setting different income streams, you actually put in motion a system of value production that brings money. Warren Buffett said, if you're not making money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Pew Research Center reports that out of 100%, 7% rich have become richer, while the average 93% of the population has declined in wealth, mainly because of their sources of wealth. For most people, their wealth is tied to their houses and cars, which are not even assets but liabilities to start with. That's why diversifying your income streams is the smartest move. Think of it as spreading your earnings across different activities that you are good at. If one income source vanishes, you have others to fall back on. If one is not performing while the other is surging, letting you take advantages of different cycles of growth and decline in various asset classes. For instance, during the period from 2009 to 2011, the S&P 500 rose by 34%, while the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index fell by 5%, continuing a steep slide that began with the crash of the housing market in 2006 and 7. Every new way you earn money adds to your overall financial growth, creating a snowball effect that can significantly boost your wealth over time. This is how people truly build their fortunes. They don't rely on just one source of income, but have multiple streams steadily filling their financial reservoir. Enjoying the video so far? Please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And also watch my video on money habits keeping you poor. Number 3, the rule of leverage. One thing should be confessed here. Rich people precisely know what to do to make a difference. Instead of believing that to make more money, they have to work more, they know that they can hire people who will earn money for them. They don't get overwhelmed by thinking they must single-handedly earn vast sums. It's because they know there is a time and energy limit to an individual's earning potential, a fundamental principle of money. Zig Ziglar said, you don't build a business, you build people, and then people build the business. This helps them to see the significance of leveraging the knowledge and efforts of others for their own financial success. Therefore, they hire people who do the same job they do, but get less than 20% of what rich people make from their work. Even reports say that a typical worker is paid 399 times less than the CEO, who does not do the hard work. Instead, the CEO has the workers. These workers pool their hard work, resulting in value generation and bringing money. But because the whole idea was of the CEO, the workers are paid only a fraction. However, this does not mean it's exploitation. Pew Research Center reveals that a majority of employees give their bosses a positive rating. Ronald Reagan said, surround yourself with the best people you can find, delegate authority, and don't interfere as long as the policy you have decided upon is being carried out. Smart people use other people's money. People have created a real estate fortune using the power of debt leverage. People sell the idea and raise billions of dollars. Many companies have gone public and raised billions of dollars from the general public. There is a chapter in the book How Rich People Think by Steve Seaboard which says, middle class believes you have to have money to make money. World class believes in using other people's money. Number 2, the rule of living below your means. If you have followed the earlier steps, then at this point you might be making more money than you can spend. And that's when the temptation to spend on your favorite things rises. Beautiful vacation spots, cars, watches, bags, phones, and whatnot. You can either submit to that temptation and let go of your plan to become rich, or you have to live below your means. Rich people know that Initially, they don't have to worry about the luxurious life. Once things are on track and they are making enough money that contributes to wealth generation, the extra can be used to upgrade the lifestyle. However, initially you have to reject the societal pressures and avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation. That's why you don't see people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett showing off millions of dollars on supercars and expensive clothes. Rather, they adopt a simple life in the beginning, focusing on what's important. No surprise, the wealthy don't feel the sting of tough times as much as the majority. However, as for the people who have gotten money just recently, they are seen spending millions on upgrading their lifestyle. And it's not a surprise that they end up losing all their wealth in the next few years. Mr. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, earned over $400 million dollars throughout his career, but filed for bankruptcy in 2003. Tyson allowed others to control his finances, didn't review his bank statements, and overspent on things like cars, jewelries, and exotic animals. He admits that his financial illiteracy and trust in others led to most of his financial issues. Some of his most interesting purchases include $580,000 on a birthday party, $2 million on a golden bathtub. The choice is yours. Now that you're aware of this perspective, it's time to make a change. Instead of spending more money on lifestyle with increasing income, try cutting down the costs even more to save more. The key lies in cutting out unnecessary expenses, especially those aimed at showing off wealth. Every dollar saved can be channeled into a more meaningful investment. As Warren Buffett wisely advises, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. By reining in impulsive spending and redirecting funds towards saving, you lay the groundwork for future financial success. As Benjamin Franklin aptly puts it, a penny saved is a penny earned. Each dollar set aside today contributes to a more stable and prosperous tomorrow. Number one, the rule of investing. If the water has no circulation, it becomes dirty and gives birth to diseases. And if you drink it, it will make you sick. Similarly, if the money is not put to work, inflation starts eating it like a disease. Earlier, you saved money, but now you have to invest it. It's because the essence of true wealth building lies in avoiding laying money idly. If you have money in your account that does nothing, there is no use for it. However, rich people don't have cash on hand or in their accounts. It's because they invest it, essentially using money to make more money. P.T. Barnum said, "Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant." This means that you should use money in your favor, not used by your money. But where should you put your money to work? Well, there are countless options, one of which is rental properties. Ownership of such properties offers the opportunity to generate consistent rental income each month from these units. Even if one or two units are vacant, the rent from other units keeps you covered. What makes this investment more genius is buying the rental property on the mortgage. With rental earnings often surpassing the monthly mortgage payments, this income can be used to pay the mortgage payment. In this way, you not only get an income every month, but also in the end, you will have a property, a rental property that could have paid for itself. But you should not spend the extra income coming in every month, every year, rather saving it to pay down the payment to buy the next property on mortgage and repeat the same process. Gradually, you will have a strong portfolio bringing in consistent income. Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest businessmen of all time, said 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. A study also shows that rich people hold 35% of their assets in real estate. This is just one of the examples. Rich people have massive wealth in the form of stocks. The wealth of the top 1% hit a record $44.6 trillion dollars at the end of the fourth quarter of 2023 as an end of year stock rally lifted their portfolios, according to new data from the Federal Reserve. The total net worth of the top 1%, defined by the Fed as those with wealth over $11 million, dollars, increased by 2 trillion dollars in the fourth quarter. All of the gains came from their stock holdings. There are so many more avenues to invest: real estate, equities, bonds, private equities, funds, REITs, investment in passion or arts, gold, crypto assets. Do you think that one can become rich if these money rules are followed? Tell me, did you know about these money rules, or did you ever try following them? In the comment section below, share your thoughts on whether you would like to experiment and follow these rules for, say, 2 to 3 months or even longer to see the difference. If you loved the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. And let me know the topic you would love to know more about in my next video. Thanks for watching.